Stop scrolling, stop scrolling, stop scrolling.
I'm looking to my eyes. Nah. What's up,
Look into the left.
What's up, everybody? This the Handicap and Chill podcast. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I don't got my earphones on. I don't got my glasses on. We winging it today, but that's fire. What's happening?
What up? What up?
It's Rule Life Nasty, the coolest dude in the wheelchair.
Hey man, it's Mike Kill 57. Always opinionated, never intimidated.
Okay.
What is
All right. So I got something we can talk about.
Let's go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Because I don't know. Because I'm not used to not having the earphones. All right. So
Good, you good.
all right. So this dude. This is a scenario. This dude was talking to this girl. You know, he was just getting to know her, just started to meet her, or whatever. She wanted to get her nails, her hair done, everything for the date. He he was just like, I don't feel comfortable giving you all that money because they just started talking. So then she goes, well, you really giving out sassy, broke energy. So if a girl sat up here, right, and said, Michael, I want to go on a date with you, but I need my nails done. How you moving with it?
No, first, second, third date, I ain't doing that. It ain't my responsibility to get your hair and nails done on the date because I got to get my hair cut. I got to get my fit right. I got to get my shape up right. I don't need to know you like that. Maybe that's some girlfriend shit. I get your hair and nails done, but I ain't doing that just to take you on a date, and then I gotta pay for the date too. Man, I'm gonna be out about shit $300 before I even show up.
Yeah, because getting your nails done nowadays is a lot.
Shit, nails might be 100, and that's easy work. That's if
That's
you
like the
do
basic.
simple shit, yeah. Especially if you getting a manicure, pedicure. Shit, that's basic, real basic 100. So then hell, that could be anywhere from fucking $100 to $500, depending on what they got doing. So hell no, I ain't doing that.
All right, okay. Now, is she right? Okay, so this whole sassy thing, where do you think it came from?
Man, I think it's just a way to make a motherfucker feel bad, so they'll pay for some shit. In that case, I'm sassy because I don't want to pay for your hair and nails and outfit on the first date. Nah, bro, that don't make me sassy. That make me intelligent. Shit, fucking. You ain't about to manipulate me into paying for some shit.
I know, because I'm not paying for nothing. I ain't gonna hold you. I like I'm. For those who don't know, I'm cheap. Like you can't. If it's over $100, like
Yeah.
if we together or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, it's $100 and I'm getting something out of it. Yeah, I'll do it. But if it's like, yo, can I get $100 just because? And I hate what they say. I'll pay you back when I get paid. No, you're not about to do that
When they say, well, they pay you back when?
when they get paid.
Oh, yeah. 9 times out of 10, bro, you ain't get that money back, bro. I I feel like, as far as borrowing money with anybody, once it get past 50, I can't do it. Because 100, you might not pay me back for 100. And it might not make or break me depending on what season I'm in, but I'll be a little pissed you ain't give me the 100 back. So my limit be like at 50 to not. I give you 20 to 50 without too much stressing, but after that, I don't know. Nah.
Word. Okay. Okay. Forget all the BS because now I know what I can talk about. All right. For one, for one. All right. So I went on my kill. I went on my kill 57 show. That's crazy. I went on Eric. I
So
went on. I went on Eric G's Random Thoughts with Eric G's. I went on this podcast
So,
the other day. I think it was Monday, right? Monday or Tuesday. And so we were talking, and we were talking about how podcasts has helped you, all that stuff. But then we said, what's some of the craziest stories that you've had? And he brought up your story. I don't know if you remember this story, so I'll say it.
All right, go ahead.
I'll bring it up. Don't worry. Remember when you was on the podcast with him and some females, and then you was like, "Yeah, my ex-girlfriend used to hit me twice a week or some shit like that."
Yeah, push me down. Like, it was like,
yeah,
it wasn't once a week, but yeah, it was like she did it like once a quarter, once every 2 to 3 months, man. Push me down. Yeah. Let me hit my head. Shit like that.
That story was such a classic. He brought it up on the podcast.
For sure. Damn, why ain't I missed it, man?
Yeah, nah, I held it down for you, but
For sure.
oh, I had to tell you that story, bro.
Yeah,
But since we talking about stuff that don't make sense and why they do it,
right.
did you see the DJ Academics interview with Kanye West?
Man, I be trying not to promote the bullshit, so I seen clips, but I didn't watch the whole thing. But yeah, I seen enough clips, bro.
All right. Before I give my take on it, how did you feel about Kanye West in the KKK suit? And for starters, like, listen, bro, I live out here in Virginia, bro.
Yeah.
That KK outfit was not authentic. Like, I don't like. It was like that's not. They don't. How did you feel about it?
Well, first of all, it wasn't authentic clan fit because it was black. But I think, man, he be either cooning or trolling for the most part. He troll and then say, "Man, go buy my shoes," or troll and say, "Go stream my album," or Kendrick getting all this attention because he going #1, multiple songs, or just dropped a new video. Then he be like, "Oh, Kendrick getting all this attention. Let me do some crazy shit. I hate the Jews. I hate the black people. I hate the white people. I hate my baby mama." It's like, bruh, come on, bruh. You trolling, bruh. Like, you just doing stuff to get attention. And it's like, you too talented of a musician to have to go that route at this juncture in your career. So I just be like, it just be turning me off, bruh.
Now,
with it.
Now, do you think that he's mentally crazy, or he knows exactly what he's doing?
He know exactly what he doing, because he only do it when it's time to drop a project or somebody else getting attention. So if that's the case, man, let me tell you something. You can have a mental condition and still know what you're doing. People don't understand that. You can have a mental condition, but it ain't to the point where you just like lost. You know exactly what you're doing because he do it at strategic times. Kanye be quiet. You don't hear nothing from Ye. And then it's time for him to promote an album. Man. Here he go with the trolling again. But that's strategic.
Now, I think he said something like the reason why he did it was because the white people make money off our pain, so he wanted to make money off of theirs. I don't understand that. Now, here's the thing. I hope Kanye knows that. Okay. I hope Kanye knows that he's acting like the token white boy right now. Like, I hope he knows that the KKK and the Nazis and all, they're actually laughing at him. Like, he didn't help us none. Like, that he like. I know that they're laughing at him. Like, oh, look at this black dude trying to be like us. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't like. I kind of felt like he set us back with that BS. Like, it's like Like if you want to be on that side, go on that side, bro.
Yeah, he definitely did, man. It's just cornery, bro. It's just like, come on, bro. You actually said and thought and said, let me get a Black Klan outfit custom made so I can wear with this interview with academics. Like, come on, bro.
And I think I don't know if like he has a problem with the Jewish community, and I'm not understanding why.
Man, I think he in music. I think he's just doing something to get attention, bro. I don't think. I mean, sometimes label deal label deals be bad, but that's just business. Like business ain't they try to get the best. The owner gonna try to get the best deal for themselves. Just like man, when you work at McDonald's and they paying you $15 an hour, if they paying you 15, that means you probably making them $100 an hour, $200 an hour, and they just paying you 15 because that's just how business works. It's like big bank take little bank. The small man gonna destroy the little man. That's just how business work. And if whoever got the money, the deal gonna be in their favor. So when you come to these labels, if you ain't got no big following, you ain't got no leverage. They about to give you the worst deal possible. So you can take the deal and try to take the deal, hope it work out, and then maybe next time you can renegotiate because you're like, man, I went platinum, I this, that. But a lot of times, man, albums flop. So the label is taking most albums flop and maybe one or two people on the label keeping the lights on. That's just how the game go.
Hmm. Now, here's the thing. Okay, since we're talking about the Kanye West thing, I think we should talk about the comments that Wallow said about black businesses. Did you hear that?
No, what do you say?
He just is like he not really for black businesses. Matter, he was just like he's not really for black businesses. You know what I'm saying? He's for like well, he got in an uproar because of what he said about black businesses. Just period. Like yeah,
I
how
can't
you don't like
understand
it.
him saying he's not for black businesses from what I know from Wallow. So I would like to know what he really said. But yeah, that sounds crazy coming from Wallow because he be the main one.
I'll play it on the
Who
phone.
good that we
But I'm
got
not saying
for
what he said.
he had black business.
Yeah, he was just like fuck black businesses or something like that. But I'm telling you, he said something like that because all the black people got mad at him and just oh, you shouldn't have said it like that. Even though it's true, you shouldn't have said it like that. Let me go on my
I
Instagram.
I just think a lot of time, sometimes black business get a bad rap because it's like, okay, sometimes the service be bad, right? But I always tell people this: the service be bad at McDonald's sometimes too. You don't stop going to McDonald's. Now sometimes with black businesses, man, they be trying to get their money back, so they be them prices be crazy. Well,
But
people,
he was basically like I'm for like all businesses. It's not about the race thing with him. And okay, please forgive me. I don't mean to offend anybody. But why would we say something about a black person or black people? Everybody get offended, and now they want to go for an uproar and like, oh, you should have said that. I'm kicking you like what? The man say you don't like black businesses. That's his opinion. If like, bro, like if he's in the mirror saying, look, it's not about black business, it's about business. Because truth be told, a lot of people are focused on the wrong thing. Like I want to do business with everybody, not just black business, because sometimes when you just focus on a black business, you focus on a small part. You know what I'm saying? I get it. It's cool to have a black business to say you made it out the hood. To say, oh, look how far I came. I get it. I understand that. It's cool to sit back and say, oh, I'm putting on for my community. I get it, bro. But if that man said he not really fuck a black business, then fuck a black business. You can't get. I'm just so mad at when somebody say fuck something that's black or fuck this or fuck that. It's a problem. It's now we all in the uproar.
I just think, hmm, it's important that we support black business if they quality, right? But sometimes when you first open up, you do got to work out the kinks and give them some grace because that's why they have like a soft opening or something. So a soft opening, you just having people come in, try the stuff out. You ain't worked all the kinks out. Like it was a restaurant here. I ain't gonna say the name. I love going to them, but when I first went, it was kind of new. So we went in there. It's like, oh, you want this food item? I know the menu say $10, but it's really $13. Oh, you want this item? I know it say $15, but it's really 18. I know you want this, and it say 20 on the menu, but it's really 25. Like, let me just come back when the menu right, cause I want to know what I'm paying for. But I went back at a later date, and it was fire. Everything was like it's supposed to be. It's a great place to go. So shout out to them. Ain't nothing but love, man. Um, but yeah, man. So and I ain't writing no bad review. It's like stuff like that happen. But I do say this. Like white people, you ain't gotta say support white business because we in America. So most of the businesses are white, and white people gonna support their own. Just like Asian communities, they keep their money in their community way longer than we do. The same with Jewish communities, they keep their money in their community longer than we do. We gotta do that. So try to support black businesses when you can, and then when you can't, go to wherever you want to go. Target, Walmart, shit. Because we don't have enough black businesses to just go to black businesses only. We don't have enough black business infrastructure, right? So if we ban in Target, we can't ban Target. We can't boycott Walmart and Target at the same time. Ain't enough black business in these communities for us to boycott Target and Walmart at the same time. So we gonna have to
Word,
shut up these big chain stores.
word. So I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something live on the show. I'm gonna read what he said.
Okay.
Okay, it's the quote he said. He said, and I quote, "I ain't getting finessed off some black shit. Marlo calls out blind support for black-owned business. Either you got a good business or you don't."
That's what I'm saying. If we support it if it's good, if they trying to do right. I ain't supporting nobody that's trying to get over on me and scam me, whether that be black, white, Asian, or other. So yeah, sometimes black businesses trying to scam you, but sometimes white, like Bernie Madoff was white, you know, so he was
Mhm.
scamming people. So yeah, I don't like scammers no matter the race. It's just sometimes I think what he was doing is he just said black people because he talking about black people because that's his base. His base is black people. But when you say it like that, it's like, man, you saying all black businesses is bad business. So you just gotta be careful with your words when you got a big social media platform. But yeah,
So this is so I'm gonna read some comments because this is off my Instagram. This is we never did this before. We always doing something new every time we get the show.
yeah,
It says one dude says, "Take this message and grow. Take this message and grow. Don't feel attacked. This is love." This black woman said, Supporting black business had me waiting 2 hours for some oxtail tacos. First and last time I was there. And this person says, as a black business owner, I agree. Customer service and quality should matter before your skin color.
That's true. You that's why I say you gotta have good customer service and quality products, man. You can't just be out here selling bullshit and be like, but it's black owned. Ain't nobody fucking with that. You know what I mean? So
I feel like when it comes to like when somebody says something that's like anti-black, like yeah, like it's like oh, like they're so quick. A lot of people are so quick to like want to cancel it or be done with the situation. But we as black people in black community, we have problems within ourselves. Okay, like I'm not saying white people, Asian people do have problems, but it's like we don't want to be criticized. We don't want to be criticized, but then we don't want to help either. We don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like we don't want to fix the problem, but we don't want to be criticized about the problem that we need to fix.
yeah, my thing is we everybody, but we talking about black people right now. We gotta be able to take criticism. Cause that's the only way you grow. Um so if something ain't right or needs improvement, it gotta be said. You can't be like tiptoeing around the issue. Cause like when Keith Lee was talking about the bad customer service at Atlanta restaurants, they gave him all this heat, but bro, y'all know the service be bad, and they one restaurant was charging for ice cubes in the drink, like that was on the tab, like they charged you for 3 ice cubes. Like, come on, bro,
Fact.
just put that in the drink price. Don't separate that and tell me you charge me for ice. That's crazy, bro.
You
And
know what it is, bro? It's kind of sorry, I don't mean to cut you off with it, but you know what it is, bro? It's like I know I know my food ain't good, but you don't gotta go outside of your. I know my food ain't good at make. I don't know how to make McDonald's food, but you ain't gotta go outside and tell people that I don't know how to make McDonald's food. Let them come in and get the food. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like that's what this is like, bro.
if it ain't good, it ain't good. If the service bad, the service bad. No, if you black or not, man. I give you some grace. So me, if it's a black restaurant, in most cases, and say the food bad or the food cold or it took a long time, them three reasons, I'll give you another chance. I give you. I ain't gonna write you off a singular bad experience if it's just like the food was cold, it wasn't the best that day, or it just took a long time to get it. But some things, if it happened, I'm never going back. So it just depends on what it is.
So me, I think this is how because I'm working on having my own business or whatever. But I'm having my own business because I feel like I got a great business mind and this that third. It doesn't have anything to do with my skin color. But I think that I what I think should how people should look at it is like good business is good business. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about my money. I don't care if a black person put the money in my hand. I don't care if an Asian person put the money in my hand. Hell, you can get a dog and the dog can put the money. You can put the money in the envelope, but the envelope could be in the dog's mouth. I don't care how I get the money.
Right.
I'm just about my money.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And it's just like that. But I just I had to say something about that because when we're talking about the Kanye West thing, so it was good to kind of transition over to what Wallow said. But Wallow's not wrong. See, the problem is when we say things about black issues, it's never we were wrong for saying it. It's just how we said it. How we said it. Well, I mean, I didn't know we were supposed to hold each other's hand and be like, now you know, Your food's not good, baby.
I
But
don't I don't really believe in saying stuff in the most gentle way possible because I think when you do, like a lot of times that gentle parenting don't work. If you say, Johnny, please put the knife down, Johnny ain't gonna listen, he gonna stab you. So sometimes you gotta say things in a way that they know you for real. Sometimes. But if you yell it all the time, then nobody gonna take you serious because you yell it all the time. So you gotta be select
they
um
they
with forceful speaking so people will take it serious.
they want you to be like, nah, I know your food ain't good, baby. You know what I'm saying? But you put a little extra peppers with salt in that biscuit, it's gonna be all right, there, baby. Now I ain't got time. Look, your food nasty. I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back, gang.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta keep it
And
real.
this is me. I've been a host at a restaurant for 16 years, and now that I'm sitting up here working on myself, bettering myself, and working on myself as a person to try to make myself better for the near future. I'ma honestly say this, bro. Like I loved being a host because I got to meet new people, but at the same time, I loved it for that. But I hated it because this is why I hated it because me being a host, and I went to school and learned to trade, and I went to a trade school, a business school. I hated. Now that I think about it, I hated being a host because it seemed like, for one, being having a disability, being in a wheelchair, like you don't get that many job opportunities as is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it just kind of seemed like, damn, am all I good? Is the only thing I'm good at is being a host?
Yeah.
Like sometimes, and I realized it because I was a host at a restaurant for 16 years. But then I was like, yo, this is getting stagnant. Like I worked there for 16 years. And you talk about like I was worried about how I was gonna get to work. I was worried about this. I was worried about that. Bro, sometimes when you do stuff for too long, or you're around the wrong environment or the wrong crowd, like those things can bring you anxiety. When COVID hit, and I couldn't work anymore, all we could do was just sit there and be alone with our thoughts and figure out how we was gonna do this and do that. That was actually the best thing for me because I was able to slow down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I I personally, like, now that I think about it, and I'm gonna keep it G with you. If I had the opportunity to work at a restaurant again, I wouldn't do it because it's
So
like I don't want to keep going back to. I don't want to go back to what I know.
you wanna
You
try
know what I'm
something
saying?
new.
Yeah. I think a lot of times when things get hard, relationships get hard. If you ever think about it, especially in a relationship, right? Let me speak this again, especially in a relationship. When you get into it with a person, especially a female, see a female, she moves with emotion in a relationship. You know what I mean? She's, oh, you're feeling, my feelings are not being considered. Oh, I don't know if you love me. You don't hold me enough. A man, we move off of logic. Like, all right, I got you. I'm gonna make sure you straight. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna move off of emotion. But that's why when a lot of relationships go wrong, they be like, why are you still there? Because it's cool right now until I find something better. You know what I mean? That's how a lot of dudes do. It's cool right now, but we're not really thinking off of emotion. Oh, she don't do this. If she don't do, we don't give a fuck. We'll just cheat and keep it moving and come back on. Like, I hate to say it like that, but it's a lot of dudes. Maybe not you, but I know dudes because I was one of them. Before a dude will break up with the girl, we'll cheat and come back home. Is it messed up? Yes, it is. But what I was saying is, damn, I forgot where I was.
You was talking about cheating.
But yeah, nah, it's like that, bro. And I realized, bro, I do not want to go back. Oh, going back to what you know. Sometimes you go back to what you know. That's why when when a person got a good person in their life and they mess it up, you know why? Because they so used to being abused, so used to being hurt, so used to being disrespected that they expect the new man that they with or the new person that they with to disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard this saying, right, because I've been doing a lot of studying, right?
Yeah.
But this lady said some real shit. She said, when you're in a healthy relationship, when you're in a good relationship, you're gonna feel like it's toxic because nothing bad is happening.
Mm.
So it's gonna
So,
make you look like you're the toxic one
so she's
because
saying
you're used to.
she's
Go ahead.
saying a person could be in so many bad relationships that they think good is bad.
Good is
If
good is
not,
bad.
if not, I have heard women say this, like when a relationship wasn't toxic, they were bored.
Yeah, that's because they don't like. A lot of women don't like good dudes.
Yeah, it was nobody cussing you out, smacking you, breaking shit. So it's like, man, I'm bored because that's what they used to. It's always some roller coaster of emotions going on. Then after the crazy high of fighting, maybe they had sex or they go on a trip together or some shit. But and that up and down is kind of exciting, but it's toxic, you know.
All right, let me explain it to you like this. Let me explain it to you like this. I got some good examples, bro. All right, so listen. So you with somebody, right? She's a good person. She's not toxic. And then she goes, babe, I'm about to go get my hair done, my nails done, and so I'll be back. And you go, how much money do you want? Because you used to giving the girl the money for the nails, and you go, how much money do you need? And she goes, no, I got it. You could be like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's so different now because you usually are the one who fronts everything. But she's like, no, I got it. And sometimes she'll help you be like, I really want this game for my system or whatever. And she'd be like, all right, I'll get it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you're so used to doing everything that when somebody does it, you're like, oh, this shit ain't cool. Or say you at the gas station, right? And so she know her dude used to getting cheap gas. Like he get $10 on the pump. And then so she go with the new dude. The new dude don't be tripping about nothing. So he spent $30 on the gas, right?
yeah,
He spent $30 on the gas. And she goes, oh no, your gas is going past $10. And he's like, wait, what's going on here? Like I already like
yeah,
I know this already. Like, yeah, like you don't wanna get it somewhere cheaper. But like that was not that big of a deal. Wait, it's going up to $15. Like, yo, why are you tripping up so gas?
yeah. I, I, yeah, man. I done the Well, I used to be the one, giving and paying for stuff. So when somebody paid for me, I'm like, oh, this kind of weird, different. I ain't used to women paying nothing for me, and it did take a little bit of getting used to. It was good, but it just I wasn't used to no woman like buying me nothing. But I don't want a woman like paying for everything. That's still like.
Nah, I mean, I'd rather pay for what I can, or we go half on it. Like, I'm never gonna let her pay for
Yeah.
everything. You know what I mean?
Oh,
But
man.
like being in a toxic relationship can bring you down, bro. So when you actually see, all right, when a person's in a toxic relationship, that means they're not healed as a person, or they don't know themselves as a person, or they were never held accountable for the things that they've done in their relationships. Because
Mhm.
you got people that are like, oh, well, that's just Jennifer. She does that. Like, no, like, bro, we're not about to.
Oh yeah,
I'm not getting.
oh they do that when people are oh they do that to everybody. I don't give a fuck. They ain't about to do it to me. I don't give a fuck about what they do to everybody. Fuck that shit. Mm-mm. I hate that dumb. I hate that. Oh, they like that with everybody. Well, shit, not today.
Yeah, man. That's real shit. That's what this lady said. She was like, when you get out of a toxic relationship and you're actually with somebody who cares about you and that's positive and not toxic, you're gonna be looking like you the toxic one. And honestly, bro, you can be in such a toxic relationship, get out of it, and then get into the relationship that you not the relationship that you want. Because I think people get when it comes to relationships, I think people get this is the person I want. You know what I mean? Like I want this person that she got this and she got that, and and or I want this dude that got the 6 feet tall, that got 6 figure income. He drive. He got the people get for what they want and what they need mixed up. I like God's not gonna bring me a person that I want. You know what I'm saying? Because like you don't learn anything. You don't learn things for the things that you want. You learn things for the things that you need. Like we needed school. You know what I'm saying? We needed a stable household. Some people needed a stable household with a mom and dad to get them to college and keep them off the streets. It's
Yeah,
not what we probably wanted. A lot of us wanted to be in the streets or whatever. It's not about what we want. And life is about what you need. God brings you what you need, and so when you find what you need, he's gonna he's gonna find that person that fits you. Like, all right, it's some things about you need to change. So I'm gonna bring this person over here. I'm gonna bring this person over here to you. That's not about to play no games with you. Like, all right, for instance, you procrastinate, right?
yeah, definitely.
All right, so maybe like the female that God brings to you, she gonna make sure you're gonna be procrastinating. She gonna get on your nerves. Hey, did you do that yet? Like, did you?
Hmm.
Hey, did you call yet? Did you make reservations yet? Why are you still sitting around? You talk about you taking a nap. You you just woke up. That type of
Yeah. And
like
I need a little bit of that. And that's just me being real, man. So yeah, that shit you need is important. Well, going back to the toxic shit, like you were saying, a lot of people be thinking they healed, right? They're like, oh, I'm
yeah.
so healed, and they get on their soapbox. But what they really be doing, they just get in a relationship with somebody that's more toxic than they are. So then they appear to fit
Mm.
in. But then if you get in a relationship with somebody that's really healed, it's like, nah, motherfucker, you toxic as fuck. You just you just with motherfuckers that's way more toxic than you. So
So
then you
you
don't gotta work on your shit because you looking like Mahatma Gandhi.
right. So
You
you
know?
know. So you know why when a person's healed and they could deal. And so when a person's healed and another person's toxic, why it seems like the healed person is toxic is because the healed person sets boundaries,
Hmm.
right? So so the boundaries come off like that person's being controlling. So if you sit back and you think about the word controlling, controlling leads to toxic. But boundaries being, bro, the stuff you did over there, that's not happening over here. Yeah, you was out with your friends all night. You was chilling. You was you was used to this. You was used to that. I live a different type of life over here. I live a disciplined type of life over here. I
Mhm.
don't wanna. I don't want my name on the streets. I don't want you to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. So people. That's why people go back to the. That's why people go back to toxic because they don't like boundaries, or they sit back and say, "Well, I've been this way my whole life. Ain't no way I'm gonna change, and I want to be with somebody that's not gonna make me change." Like what? Like you want to stay this way until you die. Like relax.
I always want to change for the better because ain't nobody perfect. You can always improve. You know what I mean? As long as you're still living. So I always want to keep moving forward. You know what I mean? And if you ain't willing to do that, then I don't know why you're here.
So like when is okay? Everybody has toxic traits. All right.
Yeah.
What when does your toxic trait come out?
Um, one, I procrastinate. Two, I don't know if it's toxic or not, but man, once I catch you in a few lies, it's gonna be hard for me to believe anything you say. That's why I'm like, don't lie to me about little shit. Cause if you lying about little shit constantly, I'm like, they gonna lie about some big shit too. Cause they lying about little shit that don't even matter. So once you start lying, I just kind of write you off as a dishonest person. I ain't really. I'm like, your credibility is kind of non-existent now. So yeah, procrastinating, and then that once you lie, I ain't giving you too many chances.
Okay, so I'm starting to love this episode now because we talking some real shit today. We talking real shit.
For sure.
Like procrastination is a toxic trait. That's more of a lazy. Like I don't feel like you know because I got it too. You know what I mean?
So like with procrastination, you being toxic to yourself. You ain't being toxic to nobody else. Like when I do that, I'm hurting myself. I ain't hurting nobody else, so it don't look as bad. Because usually toxic people are hurting others. But man, I love myself, and I ain't intentionally hurting myself. But that's what you're doing when you procrastinate. Because if I didn't procrastinate, I would be further in life, and that's just me being real about me. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but I also think that because I procrastinate sometimes too. Like I wait till the last minute to do stuff because I don't feel like
Yeah.
doing it. You know what I'm saying? I think that if we was around people that push us more, like I'll be texting you like, "Yo, go do this. Like, go talk to this person." Cause
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
and
look,
you be telling me, I was like, "Man, I don't feel like doing this show." You be like, "Nah, come on, man, we're gonna get this out the way."
yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah,
If we,
yeah. We do that. Not even thinking, but man, we both need that. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you like talk to this person, I'm like, but I need that. 'Cause I'm like, man, I'm just dragging my feet. I need to get out there more. And then it's like, if you don't want to do the show, like, man, we don't got a real reason why we ain't doing it. Let's do it. But there's
yeah,
no times where like we really doing some shit and can't do it. But if we just being lazy, man, let's try to do the show, man. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
And then you said if you cut people off who lied to you too many times, like that's not touch.
That is.
It's cool.
I,
Like you ain't gonna
cause
keep lying to me, bro.
right, because I feel like you can't give somebody too many chances. I saw something online that said, like, if you peep somebody doing some foul shit, right? The chick was like, if I peep somebody doing some foul shit, I don't say nothing. I just fall back. Cause she was like, I'm not gonna get him once I really did some thorough research and I know you did what you did. I don't want to talk to you and talk it out because then I'm just giving you a chance to manipulate me some more and say, "Oh no, I didn't really do that. They lied on me. This what really happened," and then that's another chance for you to do me dirty again.
Yeah, because
Um,
low key, like I just disappear. I just block and disappear because it's nothing to talk about. Like we like I
yeah,
already like I see the real situation. If I
Right.
already, if I see that you all BS and like you, oh, it's not like that. It's just like I'm cool, bro. You don't gotta listen. You don't gotta lie to me. You don't gotta explain nothing to me. But I just choose to back up. Somebody else
Mhm.
can deal with that. I'm not gonna deal with it.
Yeah. That's why. That's like once I break up with a woman, I don't care who she with. I ain't one of them like, oh, she got a new boyfriend. I'm mad. No, cause I don't want you, so I don't care who you with, man. Blessings to you and him, cause I don't want you. Bro. Let I already know what he about to find out, so I'm good. You know what I mean?
Once I break up with it, I don't. Once I break up with somebody, I don't. I kind of don't want nothing to do with that person because it's like still. I don't believe in spinning the block no more. Like I feel like I'm too old for that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, I like it. Like sometimes we fall out on bad terms. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we just go over there. But I just don't want to do it no more. Like yo, listen. I'm gonna tell a story. I'll tell a story real quick. So I was talking to this girl. She was
Mm-hmm.
she has a good heart. But I always told her, I said, your heart is what's gonna get you in trouble, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it's not the fact that she has a good heart. It's just she don't know how to say no. But she always breaks through back in. So I blocked her because she wanted to this homeless dude to take a she let this homeless dude take a shower at her crib, and I was like, nah, like that's disrespectful. If me and you were talking like that, why would you bring another dude over there? Because technically,
She ain't know to do it at all.
she knew him, but it was just me and her were talking, and I'm not if I'm talking to somebody, I'm not gonna bring another girl over to my crib. If
Mm.
we, make you know
Man, if my homegirl ain't got nowhere to stay, I'll let her shower at the crib, man.
that's not a that's cool for you, I guess. But I mean,
If it's my homegirl, I ain't not a complete stranger. I ain't that nice. I don't know what they on, but if
I
it's
don't.
somebody I know,
But I
I
was cool with the
huh?
I was cool with the home. I was cool with the homegirl. She talking about a homeless dude. She talking about some. Well, I wanted the homeless dude to do it because I know what it feels like to be homeless. And I'm like, I don't care.
But you said she knew the homeless dude though.
She did, I guess. She was like, well, she was like her ex husband because she had an ex husband before. You know what I'm saying? She was like her ex husband didn't have a problem with me bringing over the homeless dude. I'm not the ex husband. The things that you might like, I might not like. You feel me?
Yeah. That's why
Anyway,
when you get with somebody, you gotta talk to them and see like what they cool with and what they not cool with. That's very important that I think people miss. And then, cause I was online. There was some podcast. I can't remember the name, but this was a scenario. Let me see what you think. The scenario was they had been together for a while, but they married. They got married now. They just got married. So then he said he want his new wife to change her number. And she like, cause he like, I don't want no exes or nobody trying to spin the block on you. You married now. But she like, for one, I'm a hairstylist. So people got this contact number. That's my money. Just like two, I done had this number for 20 years. So I don't want to change my number. So what you think about that?
I believe that she shouldn't have to change her number. Now, because if she's a hairstylist, money is coming from.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Um, and some people had their phone number for like 30 some years. Now, if if the exes kept calling and she out here being cool with it, okay, I understand where the husband's coming from. But but she got to be willing to do that. Like,
Yeah, it gotta be
but
up to her to shut that shit down. If the ex is calling and they don't listen, then she gotta block them. She gotta handle that shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then And like you said, when you first start talking to a person, you gotta let them know. I let the person know right off rip what I'm not gonna deal with and what I will deal with. So we don't got this. So we don't have these problems down the line. Because you know, some people they get comfortable with you. They start liking you and thinking, oh well, he's such a sweet person. They think they can get over on you. I let people know, like, look, certain things I'm not going for. You know what I mean? Throughout the throughout the situation. But so let me finish telling the story. So all right. So I got, you know what I mean? I was just like, nah, I'm pulling it. And it was already some stuff that was getting on my nerves. So I blocked her. Boom. All right. I blocked her on my phone. Boom. I ain't blocked her on social media this time.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw her on Facebook. So I was like, all right, cool. And she was like, yo, I really miss talking to you, this, that, the third. Okay, now, when me and her first started talking, she was telling me about her ex-husband. Her ex-husband was mentally abusive, and sometimes physically abusive, and he was messing with different females while they were married. You know, he was talking to different females. He was trying to get another woman while they were together, and this, that, the third.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then she said some disturbing stuff, and I was just like, yeah, you need to cut that off. All right, cool. That's what I thought. So then she emailed me like a week or two ago,
Mm-hmm.
and the girl that I was talking to. So she emailed me like a week or two ago, right? And she was like, I deserve better than this. So I hit her up trying to be a good person. I'm like, what's wrong? What's going on? And then she was like, I just think I deserve a better life for my kids. But I was like, sometimes you gotta just start over.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was just like, I know. She was like, I let my ex-husband move back in with us because he's the only one that can pay the bills. And he, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a car and I'm just struggling without him. I said, is this the ex-husband that cheated on you multiple times? Said that he did some stuff that you didn't like, some disturbing stuff that you didn't like? And she was like, yeah. I was like, bro, you know you should have moved that man back to the crib.
You know, hey
I was
man,
like, I don't.
now he know he got her, man. He can do whatever, and she not gonna leave.
Yeah, but
She
when she told me, because of what she told me that he did to her,
right.
and when I found out that she went back over there, I was just like, no, I can't, because she always hits me up and tells me, you know, the things that she's going through, and I was like, you tell me these things you're going through, but you went right back over there to the shit that you was going through, and you're going through it 2 times. Like that don't make sense to me. So I was just like, nah, I'm cool. Like my thing is, bro, like, and we were just cool, we were just friends, but it's just like I don't like those type of people that that leave a bad situation and turn back around, go right back to the bad situation, and then reach out to you like, I'm going through so much right now. I don't got time for that self pity. You did that to yourself.
Yeah, because like now I understand she ain't had the money to shit, I don't know, support her kids on her own, but that's when you gotta figure it out, man. See if you got some family, try to go back to school, do something, because you can't keep going back to the abusive situation. You know what I mean? And
Right, because I told
sometimes in life you get two hard choices, but you gotta choose. It ain't always an easy choice. I know you gotta struggle. You might have to struggle for a season and get out of this unhealthy relationship. You know, it ain't gonna be easy,
and
but you gotta do it.
and then her ex husband messed her life up. You feel me? Like to the point that she used to like where she's at, she can't even get a job. So all her family was like, why did you go back to your ex after everything he did to you? Like,
Yeah.
that's that's what she told me. She was like, everybody's looking at me like, why did you go back to my why did I go back to my ex? And I was like, I'm looking at it like that too. Not the fact that, you know, because you got bills that you can't pay. So you need. I get that part. You feel me? I understand it. As messed up as it is, I understand that part. But if the other stuff you told me about how he made you uncomfortable with certain situations, I'm like, nah, that's what I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, but even if you went back for the Bills, man, that just even that can't be a reason to go back if the situation was too extreme. You know?
but
So
this goes back to people instead of doing something new, instead of doing something better, they just go back to what they know.
yeah. Sometimes when shit get too hard, they just go back to what they know. Because at least that's a hard they familiar with. But it ain't really
So I'm
helping.
not going back to somebody that abused me.
Right, right. I'm gonna just have to struggle till I figure it out. But I ain't going back to the abusive situation once I got out. But people do. Some people will take shit. They might go back 3, 4, 5, 6 times. But I try. Me, I try to learn from other people's mistakes because I don't gotta go through everything to realize that it's not a good situation. So I try to learn from other people's mistakes.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm at the point where it's just like I was thinking this today, bro. I'm at the point in my life where it's just like I just don't care. Like, bro, like I'm cool, bro. I just don't care.
If it's too much drama, yeah, like fuck it, man. That's the drama you because you're gonna have to hear about that shit every day. But sometimes people call you to vent and they don't even want a solution. They just want to vent. My brain don't work like that. If you telling me it's an issue, okay, after I listen, let's try to figure this shit out. If you don't want no solution, then I can't help you. You just want to complain and stay in that shit. Yeah.
Bro, it got to the point where it's just like when she told me that, I was just like, I gotta block you. Like I can't like this. It's not. I gotta act. Nah, no.
Hey,
Mm-mm.
you can't save everybody, bro.
I'm not doing. I don't save nobody. I'll watch y'all drown. I'm not going.
Hey,
Like if a
man.
nigga be like Jim, if a dude be like rude, I just got shot. Damn, you still walking though. You be alright. Like, like, I don't
Yeah,
know how to do it, man.
can't help everybody, man. That's real talk. They'll bring you down with them.
Right. Before we get out of here, I think it's only right that we talk about some sports.
All right.
First of all, shout out to the WNBA because they about to be lit. You know, the Golden State, they got a new team coming out called the Golden State Valkyries.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they about to be lit. Two, man, them WNBA females on draft night was looking strong. See how she is.
Yeah, they was coming out. Some of them had their dresses on, skirts on. They was looking nice. And they can ball too. So, yeah, that's a win-win.
The player that I'm gonna be watching for, she plays for the Atlanta Dream, all right? She plays for the Atlanta Dream. Her name is Tahia Pow. She
Okay.
played for South Carolina. She played for South Carolina. She's Samoan. I don't know what it is about these Samoan females, but they different. I ain't gonna.
All
She's
right, that's
Samoan.
what's up. I'll keep a close eye on them, man. That's up.
She come from a tribe of people that be like, who like they be. I don't know if you ever been around a Samoan, but they different. They got a different type of strength.
I don't know. I ain't been around like Samoans like that, but I'll take your word for it, man. I'm gonna keep an eye out, man.
Yeah. So your Golden State Warriors survived the Grizzlies. They
We
faced. They
did.
faced. I think they faced.
Hey, all I gotta say, all I said, hey, once we get to the playoffs, we good. Hey, so I said, and I know Houston. That one game they played the Warriors, and they was putting like 3 men on Curry, and and he didn't really have no high scoring game, and they won that game. But I ain't worried, man. That's just one game. They ain't gonna be able to do that to Curry for no whole series, and we got other shooters, so we good, man. They gonna do screens for Curry and different kind of play designs, and we gonna be good. I ain't too worried about Houston. I got full confidence in my boys, man. Hey, we might be going all the way this year. Y'all let my boy Curry get another ring. That'll be what, his fifth ring? I'm gonna have to put him in that GOAT conversation.
They're not getting the ring, but it's cool though. I like the confidence. I do. I like the confidence.
If Curry get one more ring, he gonna get one more ring. You gonna have a lot of y'all quiet. One more ring for the boy Curry when they counted him out early this season before Jimmy came. So, hey, we in the playoffs now. So, hey, let's see what happens.
Listen, Steph Curry.
Know who I got my money in?
Look, bro. Steph Curry, Marbury, biscuits. We ain't tripping. Celtics is 5. Celtics is 5.
So you think Celtics gonna win again? Okay.
Well, I don't know because Dame Lillard coming back.
Okay.
Dame Lillard coming back.
So you think that might make it? So you think Milwaukee might have a shot?
Yeah, well, he played like a football player because all he do is charge down the down the court and get like a duck or something. I always wanted to know that.
Who you talking about? Giannis?
Yeah, Giannis over the Kupo.
Yeah, but nah, he do his thing though, man. I don't know. I feel like ever since Dane came on that team, it wasn't a great fit.
No, because Dame is used to having the ball in his hand. He need to go to it. He can't play free like that.
Yeah, it seemed like he just in jail over there in Milwaukee. So we'll see what they do. My boy Curry got a little thumb injury, but we gonna be all right. You know what I mean? So hey, we're gonna see what it do. Warriors
So
on the way.
So you know, the Phoenix Suns will turmoil because they fired their coach, Budenholzer, okay, and now it's a little conflict in the locker room because Budenholzer reports say that Budenholzer wanted Bradley Beal to play like Drew Holiday.
Oh yeah, I seen that little clip. And Brad was like, "Don't compare me to nobody. Don't disrespect me."
Okay, sir. It's time to get real. But before we get up out of here, Bradley Beal. Such a $50 million down for we make change, Jojo. Like, bro, let me tell you how much the Phoenix Suns are a waste. They got Devin Booker. They had Kevin Durant. They had Bradley Beal. But that's damn near the big three. Why are y'all not in the playoffs? Maybe Bradley Beal, you know what his problem was? One, he was injured, but he always defers to people. Passing the ball to center. Oh, Kevin Durant's gonna save the day. Bradley Beal, sit down somewhere, bro. Sit down somewhere, bro.
Sometimes players just don't fit. That shit be looking good on paper. I didn't know how the Jimmy thing and Golden State was gonna fit, but man, that shit fit perfect. It's just like they got all them shooters that be in Phoenix, and neither one of them really play off the ball like that. KD can a little bit. He did it with Golden State, but really they dudes with the ball in their hand for the most part, and they shooters. So maybe the coach was saying, "Hey, Brad, you really the third option on this team. I know you used to be like the first option, but you're the third option. you might need to get some rebounds and play some defense like Drew Holiday, because that's what we really need. And he wasn't trying to hear that.
Well, Jimmy Butler's a defensive 3-point scorer though. Like he could score, he could shoot, and he could play defense. I don't know what Bradley Beal could do. Like I don't watch Bradley Beal play on the
I
Phoenix
mean,
Suns
he
for a
can
while.
score. Bradley Beal scored. That's about it.
Bradley Beal, he was nice on the Wizards, bro. But for him to sit back and say, "Don't disrespect me like that," bro, you disrespected the team. If I'm Devin Booker, I am getting out of Phoenix. Devin Booker, he's wasting his years in Phoenix.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It seemed like they weren't talking about him this season like previous seasons.
No, they won't. They won't because you got Kevin Durant there. Kevin Durant troubled, and then you have Bill.
And that Kevin Durant experiment in Phoenix that did not work. It didn't work.
The Kevin Durant experiment doesn't work when he goes to plays with his friends. Okay, like Kevin Durant needs to go to an already established team. Because the thing about it, when you get Kevin Durant on your team, you gotta trade the whole team. That
Most times, but they said KD might go to Dallas. What you think about that?
that'll work because you got listen. That situation might work, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you got Klay Thompson, you got PJ Washington, you got Lively, you got Kyrie Irving when he comes back, so he doesn't have to be the main focus on the team. When he was with Phoenix Suns, he was the main focus on the team.
Yeah, but you think him, AD, and Kyrie gonna work?
Yeah, because AD doesn't have to do anything. He's doing what he's doing now, and it might work a little bit, but Dallas needs something because when they took Luka out the mix,
Yeah,
like the whole city of Dallas ready to burn down the
right.
map.
But they saying if Dallas would have stayed healthy, Nico would have looked like a genius. It just Kyrie got hurt, then AD got hurt, then it was like, damn. So I would have liked to see him healthy. I mean, I feel like AD when he do go to Dallas, he playing a little harder because he got something to prove. You know, I feel like AD under that Bron LA light, AD kind of play hard when he want to play hard.
Nah, you know what it was though, bro. It's kind of like this, bro. And I got a good example. Like like when you working with somebody that you really like, y'all click. You know what I'm saying? Y'all even get a ride to work together. And you know what I'm saying? And then I come in and be like, yo, Johnny fired. You gonna be like, what the like how you fired Johnny? He was one of the best workers on the team. Like, yeah, well, I had to make budget cuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's like. So I don't know what's about to happen, but I'm here for the sports drama. This is so like I like the end of the season sports dramas because I want to see what my Hornets gonna do. I'm here for all of it, bro. This is the sports conspiracies and music conspiracies.
What's their options?
As far as what?
Anything. Trades. As far as Charlotte.
Oh, you talking about Dallas?
Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte? Oh. Good. Hell if I know. But we ain't got no options.
Trade ball. Right. Shit, what y'all gonna do?
All right, so this is the thing though. Like with Charlotte, right? For Charlotte, like it's still a beautiful place. and you might want to go there because LaMelo Ball. But then again, a lot of people don't want to go there because we haven't had a winning season in a couple years.
Shit, more than a couple.
No, because listen, when the play-in season, you remember when the play-in tournament started?
Yeah.
We got into the play-in tournament a couple times.
Yeah.
One time. We haven't done anything since. So it's kind of like we're in a rebuilding stage, but like we got to stop doing it with the bargain players. I keep telling people we might have to trade LaMelo Ball if he doesn't do something next season. He might have to go because he knows how to play basketball. Don't get me wrong. He knows how to put the players in the seats. I mean, he knows how to put the people in the seats. Don't get me wrong, but he doesn't know how to play winning basketball.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I feel like he ain't got enough help though. But I don't know if they can get anybody to come to Charlotte. So, like Dallas be doing, they usually get players in trade because it's a smaller market. When you in a smaller market, you just got to trade well. I mean, you got to draft well and get lucky and hope it pans out. And you got to try to get somebody in the trade. I don't think Charlotte have a lot of assets besides Ball, so maybe you trade him and fucking rebuild. I'll start over.
Yeah, yeah, it might be, bro. It might be. It might
So
be, bro. It
yeah,
might be. They need to let me be. They need to let me be on the team, or I need to have some kind of.
be the GM.
Yeah, man.
GM, like,
I'm getting people up out of here. Like, all right, because I got my own team, DC community. I think I'm doing good with that, putting everybody in position. You know what I mean? I I don't know, man. And I'm a Carolina Panthers fan. We asked to with the Carolina Panthers, like,
oh yeah, definitely.
but I'm not about to like. You shouldn't even be a Warriors fan, but you became a Warriors fan because of your family. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. You know, I was kind of a bandwagon fan there. My uncle got on the bandwagon too, so now it's Warriors forever, bro. That is,
I know that's word. I know that's word,
but it was
bro.
kind of. I like winners, bro. I like winners.
I remember that. This was
Um,
a great show. Do you got anything else you want to talk about?
Nah, man, I'm good. I think it was great. We touched on some great topics.
Yeah, bro. We did that because I was in there doing like, who I ain't got nothing to talk about, but I found something to talk about. I
Yeah,
think when we talk and just get in
yeah,
the rhythm, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah. Start stacking, start building.
yeah, definitely, definitely.
So tell everybody where they can reach you at, what you got going.
You can uh hit me up on Instagram, man. Michael57 underscore. TikTok, I am Michael57. Facebook, Michael Watson. TikTok, I am Michael57. And hit me up on Michael57.com too. Check it out, show me some love. I got things coming down the pipeline.
You got a website now?
Yeah. Michael57.com. I still got to put the merch up there. But yeah, the site up there, got some pictures, my little bio, tell you a little bit about who I am, what I'm about, and got all my social media. So yeah, check it out, Michael57.com.
Word. Okay. So I'm Rule Life NASA, the coolest dude in the wheelchair. You can find me on Facebook at Rule Life NASA. The only reason I'm doing Facebook is because Michael was like, when I see you on Facebook a lot, you might as
Yeah,
well promote the Facebook. So, so Rule Life NASA on Facebook, Instagram, Rule Life period NASA, Threads, the Threads app, um, Rule Life period NASA. Let's see. Um, You can follow us. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, Handicap and Chill Podcast,
oh yeah,
or
you see that?
the DC Community YouTube channel. Man, we making big moves.
What's up? What's up?
We got more things coming. We getting better. We getting back in rhythm with these episodes. It is gonna get better. But we ain't about to talk your head off. It was a good show. We'll see y'all again. Peace.